Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. The chat can't see because of this wallpaper thing. I'll just hide it for now. Make it just a black screen. But yeah, I'm back. I am back. And, yeah, it's been, well, at least 8 months now since I've taken a bit of a break. A bit, quote unquote. Hey, Soul Sister. Hey, Mokuba. And, hey, trying to configure this, streaming stuff again. Hello, Sabatol. Sabbatical. Whatever the word is. But yeah. Yeah. How do I want to set this up? I like this for now. Here we go. I still don't know why I'm so red. Why it's lagging a bit. It was on my end. But yeah. This is the new green screen background. Mostly because I still have a lot of stuff to clean with the new place. And, it's not really, like, prepared for anything to show yet. Since it's, still kind of messy. Well, some of this stuff is still dusty, too. But yeah, I pretty much just set up some stuff on the fly, you know? It's a weird feeling, not gonna lie, being back after a long time. Makes it feel like I'm just trying to figure stuff out still. The funny thing is that even with all the months that I've been working and waiting, I have not set anything new up for the streams in particular. Like new emotes or anything at all. And right now it's sort of just a test stream of just trying to get everything set up and all. But you can probably tell from the camera that my chat is on to the left instead of the right now. So, yeah. Hold on. Oh, it's dark. Yeah, I still have the lamp thing, because, it's hard to At least with the curtains, it's hard to kind of like manage the light control of all this stuff. Like, I had the whole purpose of this green background just so I could set something up with like a green screen background. But I haven't really figured that out yet. So for now, it's basically just a little blocker for any of the messy stuff I still have to clean up about. But yeah. It's nice to be back though. After 8 months. Like I have some stuff to talk about with like how the process went and how it feels being in a new house now, all alone. Well, for one, it's nice and peaceful. Nice and peaceful. That's one of the pluses for it. And no more chickens and raccoons. Yep. No more pests or rodents or whatever animals to deal with. And no more screaming people in the house either. So that's another plus too. And I kind of... And my eye. It's because of the stupid light thing. Maybe I'll just turn it off for now. Let me see. Light management with this new place is not very good. Or at least from what I can try and like maneuver around. But yeah. Yeah. If there's any questions, just let me know too. Because I'm pretty much just going to be yapping a little bit, as well as just trying to figure stuff out. Since, like I said, it's been 8 months since I've taken my break. So... it should be functional, at least. I'm surprised I still have the subscriber thing up, too. Also, some kind of weird promotion thing. Whatever. But yeah, the process was a painstaking work of effort, but worth it. What have you been playing lately? Mostly just stuck with Marvel Rivals until I moved into the new place. Or the new house. I guess I'm going to call it the secret house for now. I've just been playing Marvel Rivals in a purgatorium of wait. Mostly because I really didn't want to play anything new until I wanted to set up the streams and stuff like that. Like, during the wait and all that, I just didn't have like a nice game to play in the background or anything new to play besides something continuous. Because with the streams, I've always played with like the single player games as well as new games that sometimes come out and all. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was stuck with. Also, I have seen a couple new games that have come out, as well as one that I did promise to play as my first game to try out. Like, even though it's been 8 months, I still haven't forgotten my promise that, the first game that I'll be playing, once I have everything set up properly, is that, I'll be playing Dark Souls. Is there a new streaming Is there a new streaming schedule? Yes and no. Like, the thing about Twitch, like, I had a little bit of an epiphany with Twitch during my long wait. And it's that Twitch doesn't really give a damn about me. Mostly because I'm a small streamer, but also because the achievements that, like, all the achievements and all the other stuff that they set up for this website and all that stuff feels utterly pointless as a small streamer and stuff like that. So the more I keep trying to, like, work with the rules or the requirements and stuff like that it has, the more it kind of, like, kills some of the fun for me, you know? Like, it kind of, like, messes with that, as well as, like, gives me this wrong mindset of, like, trying to work towards Twitch instead of working towards something fun and all that. So that's why I'm pretty much, at least for now, for the streaming schedule, I'm pretty much gonna try and, like, freestyle a little bit. And, I'll try and set up something more coherent and more consistent. Like, I do plan on making it just, like, 3-hour streams and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna try and do them too long and stuff like that. Because it would just be too maddening. But yeah, I have seen a couple new games that have come out, as well as some that I said I would play at some point that I haven't played. I also said that I would also react to the Summer Games Fest thing, but I never did. So there's a lot of promises that I've made, and some that I haven't been able to keep. Like, even right now, I feel like I don't want to play Dark Souls as my first game. But I made a promise. I mean, granted, I could always just call bullshit on myself and not play it. I need to show you your Marvel Rival skill. No. Now that I am back to streaming, I am never playing that game unless I have people to play with, because playing it solo player is fucking miserable. Like, you have no idea how miserable it is. Like, the thing is, when you play a game for 8 months straight with nothing new, you kind of resent it more than you enjoy it. Or at least that's how I felt with it. Especially with it being a multiplayer game. Will you be playing Animal Crossing? No, that's a Nintendo game. I can't play that. Dark Souls needs to come out soon. At some point. Like, what I want to do now that I'm back is that I want to try and play out some fun games for my own enjoyment, is the thing. Because I don't want to make more promises, and I don't want to break more promises either. Like, I just want to have fun. That's pretty much all that I want with it. So, there are some games that I do want to play at some point. Like, I saw that the Soul Reaver game was out. What? I had like a list or something. I can't see because of all my stuff. If you saw how small this house is, you'd see how claustrophobic it is a little bit. Okay, yeah, I have it here. Alright. So there was Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered that I did want to play at some point. There's also a game called Mina the Hollower. And also a new game that came out recently called Enacopia, which I did have on my wish list before it came out too. It was like a point and click type of game. And another unique type of game that I wanted to try out was something called Sanitarium. Or Sanitarium. I think that's what it's called, Sanitarium. Those are the ones that I have listed currently. Like, the thing is, I didn't plan much. Even with all the 8 months that I had, I didn't play or plan much. I did see, what else was there on Steam? Hold on. I thought came out recently. I'm trying to look because I had it on my wish list. Oh yeah, Victor's Fault Video Fault. There was one that I also added recently called Ringworm, but that's until next year. But yeah, there's a couple games that I could play. I definitely want to play the Terabis Somnia, I think it's called. That is also going to be coming out within October. It's the same developers who worked on Faith the Unholy Trinity. Like that I want to try and play out as well when it comes out. But yeah, there are some games that I want to play. And some that I'm definitely going to have to try and find to play. But hey, with limitations comes unique creativity. For some stuff. I'm just working on stuff in the background. What the fuck is this bot? The heck? Oh, hold on. That's so weird. Anyway. That's the one thing I didn't miss is all the bots that appear on my channel. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think about some stuff to play out at some point. Maybe I can save Dark Souls for another time. Or save it for a time that feels necessary. Because I want the first game for the new place, or the secret home. And all of this stuff to be fun. Some of this configuration stuff is... Like, the one thing I hate is how red all of this is. Like, for the camera, it feels like overall saturation of some kind. Like, I don't get it. There's also Gamescom that I could also look into as well. Like, that's another thing that I have to keep my eye on. That's not until Monday, right? Hold on, let me look it up. Oh, did I get a new follower? Maybe it was the bot earlier. I don't know. Or whatever that thing was in chat. Hold on. Gamescom 2026. Oh, it's in 6 days. So wait, around the... Okay, so around the 25th, I'm guessing, is the opening day or whatever. I think it's Monday. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's on Tuesday. Because it's 6 days. It's the 25th. Okay. And on a break day. Or usually a break day. But hey, I can... I mean, now that I have my own place and all, I can set up any break day I want. I mean, granted, I'm still gonna have the weekends off as well. Because even though I'm gonna be streaming, or be back to streaming somewhat full-time, I want to have some breaks as well, just so I don't go fully insane. But yeah, I'll definitely check out Gamescom and see how that goes. Unlike my so-called promise to watch Summer Games Fest, this one I can actually keep up now that I'm all set up. So yeah. I will say, it feels nice being able to freely talk as well. Like, right now, I still feel a little uncomfortable, mostly because, you know, 8 months of no streaming, but also not a whole lot of, like, stuff to the streams and all. But it feels nice. Like, it genuinely feels nice. There wasn't. I also wanted to come back to Terraria at some point too, because I heard it, or I saw that a couple months ago it got one of its biggest updates and stuff like that. Maybe I should put that on the list too. I could do like a special build for it or whatever for the fun of it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I heard that Legacy of Kain also had a Metroidvania too, called Ascendance or whatever. I saw a lot of yeah, I'm looking at it right now on the page. I saw that it has a lot of negative reviews. So a part of me kind of wants to play it just so I understand why it has all those negative reviews. Like, maybe I can show it to you all. 1 second, hold on. I'm just tinkering around the second monitor too. Hold on. Yeah. This is the come on, highlight it. Not positive. There we go. Yeah, mostly negative. Like, that's a big oof. That is certainly a big oof. Also, my camera seems pretty small. Hold on. There we go. That could be a little bigger. But yeah. I already have the game. Like, I already have it on my library and all. But maybe it could be one of those weird games that I can try out at some point. I could probably get rid of this now, since I am already back now. But yeah, a lot of stuff to try out at some point, and a lot to play. Back. That's another thing with having the new place too. I gotta do all the cleaning myself, which has been very exhausting. And hurts the back a little bit. I am trying to keep up with all the gaming news as well, too. Just see if there's anything new going about and all. Because like I said from some of the wish list stuff earlier, I got a couple things already wish list that I saw some trailers of and some that I scouted a little bit. So I'm very curious how that'll go. But I'll have to figure out a plan for everything. Like, similar to, like, the new streaming schedule, I guess you want to call it. I kind of want to try and do stuff a little more, like, freestyle, instead of just prepping stuff. Because, again, Twitch doesn't care about me, so there's not really much for me to care about for them as well. So whatever happens or something cool that I see or want to do, that I have both the money and the time for, I can always set up for on Twitch. Like, related to emotes or stuff related to games or whatnot. Like, that's how I wanted to set things up like that. Because I feel like if I plan... Like, the thing that I was worried about the most is if I planned stuff and things wouldn't go the way that I would want them to, or go completely differently. Because sometimes everything you think about in your head doesn't always come true. But outside of gaming, there are some stuff that I also want to show on stream at some point, too. Like, I've brought in a lot of unique old stuff that some of you probably have no idea about. And some things that have a lot of memories to them. Speaking of which, let me get one of them. This is one of the things. This is the Bionicle PC game. Or I think it's one of the first games that they had. Maybe? Because I remember there was like a Game Boy game as well. But I have like the PC game of this. And I want to try and see if I can get it to run at some point too. To play on stream as well. But yeah, this is like one of the original Bionicle video games that I had since I was a kid. As you can see from the background too, it has like the movie. All new. Back in let's see, 2003. Yeah. Only 23 years late to be new. But yeah. You should definitely stream this. Yeah, I do want to stream it at some point. Like, I have the movie, too. Like, I have the Bionicle movie as well. Like, that's another thing. So... yeah. But that's not the only thing. I will show more stuff over time. But I want to kind of pace things out a little bit. I don't want to show everything. Because, one, I don't have everything yet over here. But secondary, there's a lot of stuff that I need to figure out. Like, speaking of this game, I have to figure out how to actually run it. Because I have tried to, like, download it within, like, my computer. But it hasn't, like... I don't know. Sometimes it registers it like a virus or something. Or it just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. And I know there's a web game as well within like one of the websites, or one of the fan websites that a group of people made that is all set up for it as well. So I can also play that game as well, the web series one. Well, hey Cheesy, welcome back. Or welcome back to my welcome back. But yeah, I'm here back at the secret house now. Fully living in it. But yeah. I also got a couple movies too that I wanted to like, this is an idea that I don't know if I can do or not. I know I definitely can't do it on Twitch, otherwise I might get banned. But maybe on Discord I could try it out. Like, my idea is that I have a couple movies here in my hand that I kind of want to try and, like, have, like, a movie night specifically for the Discord, or the Discord server. But I can try and make, like, a poll of it as well. But let me show you some of the movies that I have an idea of. Let me start with this one first. This one is called Nicholas Nickby, which was a Christmas gift. Yeah, movie night. It might be on Fridays. Like, I might do it on a Friday or something like that. But yeah, this is one of the movies. Like, I don't know if you can see it properly. It's still unwrapping. Oh, Jesus, the lighting. But yeah, this is what it's called. This is one of the weird movies that I got. And I think I got it for Christmas for one time, but never watched it. I don't know what it's about. Like, it's... I'm guessing it's some kind of romance or something. Like, I'm not entirely sure. But it had my name on it, and I guess it was a Christmas gift of some sort because of that. So, I don't know. The other movie that I have as well is Ferngully. This one I remember a lot of because it has Tim Curry in it. Like, Tim Curry is an amazing voice actor. I think he plays the villain within this movie. But also another thing, a lot of these movies have, like, bundles to them. Like, they're sort of, like, combined into one. So it's sort of like, if you want to get this movie, you also have to get this movie with it, and so on and so on. So it's basically like, you have to get both of them instead of just one of them. Which, one of the movies that I got in the back, it was basically like 10 movies in one. And, it was not a good buy, honestly. Blunt. But yeah, one of the things also within the poll is that if one of them does win, the one that I replace for next Friday, it'll probably be the sequel of it, just to be more continuous with it. But yeah, Ferngully, that's the second movie. I also have Jeepers Creepers, which, this was a good movie. I really like the sequel of it. Like, the sequel of it is probably the best of this entire, like, series, quote unquote. Because I remember there was, like, a Jeepers Creepers 3, but I always heard it was kind of bad. Like, the first one I heard was alright. The second one I'm very familiar with. And it's probably my favorite. But, yeah. Jeepers Creepers 1 might be within the poll as well. It's a good horror movie. And the other movie for the list as well is The Naked Gun by Liam Neeson. Or Leslie Nelson. I mean, Liam Neeson did play in the new remake kind of movie. But the first Naked Gun movie is probably what I'll put on to the poll as well. But yeah, I've never seen this either, so it could be a new one for me to watch as well, too. So let me make a poll. Alright. Let's see. Friday. Discord only. Okay. The Naked Gun 1. Jeepers Creepers 1. Wait. I want to spell this right. Okay. Fern Gully 1. And Nicholas Nickleby. Duration. 10 minutes? Oh, come on. It's gotta be longer than that. That's stupid. I'll let additional votes be put into it. But yeah, here we go. Here's the poll. I misspelled Friday. Yeah. Fear Day. But yeah, I put in additional polls. They do count points into it as well, so if you want to cheese the rankings. What if it's a tie? I mean, you could make it not a tie with the additional points. If it does somehow end up being a tie, then I'll do like a coin flip online or whatever. Whatever that's called. But yeah, it's probably going to be something Discord only though. On the official server. I'll have to figure out a time for that as well too. But it's something that I can't do on stream because I think they have like a rule against streaming movies or something like that. I mean, granted, I said that I wouldn't give a shit about Twitch's rules, but I would give a shit about the ones that potentially would get me banned. So for now, it's going to be a Discord-only type of thing. But hey, if you want to check out the movie, you can always join the Discord server. So, yeah. I think you need permission first to watch a movie or just delete the VODs afterward. See other people. Yeah, I've seen that too as well. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Or maybe they have the permission or something. I don't know. Like, I mean, deleting the VOD would be reasonable. Like, that would be a reasonable decision, but I guess it just depends. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. I have so much stuff on the second monitor. Also, another thing I realized is that the hertz for the... Like, I have... So, this is confusing already, but... The first monitor that I had that I streamed on was the one that I'm looking at right now. That is my second monitor. But that was my first monitor. So my second monitor has now become my first monitor, and my first monitor has now become my second within this new setup. But the problem is that I thought this new main monitor had more hertz than my old one, but apparently that was bullshit, because I was looking through the monitor hertz and all that, and the second monitor has up to 160 hertz. This one is up to 100. That's a 60 hertz difference. So that's annoying. And that's something I'm probably gonna have to set up again. But yeah. I need to get... Actually, yeah, let me get a tissue real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. But also, this is the Bionicle movie, similar to the game back, as you can see. Like, that's the thing as well. Like, I have not opened this since I've gotten it, which is weird because I usually open every movie that I've gotten as a kid. So it's... yeah. It's insane. Deltarune tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna play the new chapter. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I'm gonna be playing the new Deltarune chapter. I've heard nice things about it, but the thing is, from looking back at it and all the other stuff, it's kind of felt like, I don't know, the vibe for it just doesn't feel right to me anymore. Like, I don't know why, but for now I'm just gonna postpone that. Or postpone it indefinitely. But yeah, I've heard good things about the recent game, and what was it called? Hold on. Endocopia. Yeah. It was like a point and click type of indie game. But I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, that's one of the other... my throat. I forgot I have to talk a lot, too. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. That's another game that I can play, too. So yeah. Also, another thing, if you do want to subscribe, you have the freedom to. There's also apparently a thing going on, too. Like, what are these drop things? 1 sub and you get 2 months of Audible Premium. The others are like badges or something like that. Alright. But hey. Maybe I can gift a sub. Gift 1 sub. There. I gift 1 sub to 1 viewer. I mean, granted, I'm not going to be using any of these, rewards or anything. But hey, maybe someone got a sub. Who knew? Oh, Cheesy got it. Yeah, I actually see it. Cheesy actually got the sub. Oh god, I forgot I had that as an emote. Speaking of which, that does also remind me that, like, I had this whole idea planned for the Discord and whatever, of, like, this whole story stuff and all. Instead, I'm gonna have a project in the background that I'm gonna be working on that I'm gonna keep separate from the Discord. And that's pretty much... I don't want to say it because I'm worried to make a promise. Like, all I'm gonna say is that I am going to probably... Oh, Ferngully1. Ferngully1 won the poll. Okay. I'll have to remind myself that. I'm gonna be working on a game, basically. Or my own video game. But I don't want to promise anything about it or it being finished. Because, 1, I'm still figuring out the game engine. 2, I don't know how to make assets. And 3, I'm a complete beginner. So, I don't want to talk much about it until I have actual, like, substance to it. Like, I have all the sauces and the ideas for it. I just don't have anything to, like, put it on. I have no baseline. I just have all of the ideas and all the other stuff to it. Like, to put it in perspective, like, from all the stuff that I've listed or whatnot. Hold on. Let me get my other note thing up. I have 35,000 characters on one of the notes. But yeah, I've been working a lot of notes on it. I don't want to share it either on stream because, again, I don't know if I'll be able to have anything to put on it. But I have 30... But to put in perspective how much I've, like, thought about it and the things that I wanted to do with it, I have 35,000 characters on it. Which is basically, like, words or something. Like, individual words, I guess. But it's an idea of an indie game that I've had on my mind for a long time, since the start of all this streaming stuff last year. And it's something that I wanted to work on in the background to see if I can work on and all. And figure out, too. Like, the whole point of it is I want it to be a solo dev type of thing. But the problem with that is, 1, I'm a complete beginner and have no idea what I'm doing. And 2, I would have to try and figure out, like, all the stuff necessary for it as well. So if I get any kind of, like, advice on game making and stuff like that, that will generally help me out, then I'm free to accept it. Like, I'm free to listen. So, yeah. But the game that I'm probably going to be calling it is the imagination void. Which a lot of, or at least the people who actually remember my streams, they'll remember it as the idea that I had for it. But it's basically gonna try, like, I want it to be like a 3D platformer type of game, in a way. Which, again, is gonna be a pain in the ass if I do figure out how to work it. So, yeah. But again, that's gonna be background stuff, and I'm likely not gonna be talking about it on stream often. So this might be one of the only times I actually talk about it. So, yeah. Yeah. Let me put that away. But yeah, apparently Ferngully won the poll, so that I can try and set up for the Discord at some point. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. Another familiar feeling. Um, hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that I have to work on. Like configuring the computer more often and all. Because all this tech stuff is still foreign to me. Like, I'm essentially a console gamer trying to adapt with PC gaming. But I don't have a console anymore. In fact, I've not had a console for, I guess, 10 years now? Or Jesus, probably as long as Bionicle got discontinued. Yeah, because Bionicle... So, this year marks the 25th anniversary for Bionicle. It's also the 10-year anniversary of it being discontinued forever. Because nothing has come up for Bionicle pretty newly. Besides crappy made Legos of it. From the official Bionicle, or from the official Lego company and stuff like that. Like, no, like, official Bionicle piece sets and stuff like that. That isn't just bricks. Like, I do genuinely hope it comes back at some point. But right now, I'm just kind of like, you know, it's probably never going to come back. That, and I feel like Lego treats it the same way as Sony treats Bloodborne. Like, they're just gonna sit on that IP forever, and they're never gonna let people work on it or do it or have them work on anything at all, the company itself. So I did see recently, at least for Bionicle, that Apparently Tahoe is fighting a death battle with someone. Or someone from Ninjago or whatever. That I'm looking forward to, actually. Like, I could... that I could probably critique, but I don't know if I'm going to, like, react to live on stream. I don't know about that. But, whatever. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, there's, like, I gotta get used to the mindset of streaming as well again. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I have to try and, like, adjust. Because it's been 8 months. 8 months of work, 8 months of waiting. And pretty much doing nothing. Like, I've pretty much forgotten how to manage the YouTube channel as well. Besides just copy-pasting all the VoDs onto there. Because the way Twitch treats VoDs is practically abusive. Or abusive fodder-like. Like, they don't care about VoDs. Or VoD preservation. So whatever that I have is probably going to be disappearing at some point. Or I think the limit was like 6 days or something like that before it gets automatically deleted or whatever. Which sucks, but yeah. So I'll have to probably post this on YouTube too. Eight months, my winter arc. Yeah. It feels... The 8 months wait feels more like a filler arc for myself than a winter arc. Or like hibernation in a way. Like a bear. Like a very stubborn bear. Finished lots and lots of anime, yeah. I kind of watched a lot of anime during that time too. Like I've pretty much just only played Marvel Rivals during those 8 months. Like sometimes I would watch something new, sometimes I would probably play like Vampire Survivors from time to time. Maybe even on my phone and all that, but I have not done anything else besides that. Like that shows just how much I've had to deal with for the past 8 months of that wait. But yeah. I have watched a lot of new stuff too recently, actually. Because I got like a new TV at the secret house too. Like I've watched a lot of like old classic movies like Treasure Planet for the first time. I've never seen Treasure Planet, but it was pretty nice. I've also seen some of the Marvel movies that I've missed, like Thunderbolts, as well as, what was the one that I saw recently, too? Oh, it was Spider-Man, New Beginning, or whatever. I did actually see the new Spider-Man movie, too. Like, in theaters recently. Which was pretty good. Like, Hulk and Punisher were pretty good in that movie. Treasure Planet. Yeah, I did see the brand new day, and it was really good. Like, I genuinely liked it. I did see the end credit and was kind of confused. Or I guess it was a tease for, like, Secret Wars, is what I'm assuming. Like, that's the one thing that a lot of people have been talking about recently is, like, Doomsday. As well as the new trailer. I did see the new Doomsday trailer. Like, a lot of people are speculating of who's going to be in Secret Wars and all that. Like, they're treating it like it's the new Endgame. But if there's one thing I've learned about Marvel recently is that actions speak a lot louder than their words. So unless they can actually put their money where their mouth is, it better be a good movie. Doomsday will be good fun. Maybe. Like, it feels like the first trailer that they, or I guess official trailer that they showed, it felt like an entire meet and greet kind of thing. Also, I've never seen Bleach before. I've seen Jujutsu Kaisen, which people treat as like the new Bleach, but yeah, for Marvel Doomsday, the first trailer felt like a meet and greet of all the stuff. Like, I don't know why the Thing was like everywhere. Like, interacting with each and every single different groups and stuff like that. Like, it's weird. But the new one with, like, Doom and all that, like, actually introducing Doom and stuff like that that one was actually a good trailer. It's just the stuff before that was just made no sense. But yeah, I do want to check out Doomsday at some point. And I also want to check out Clayface as well, too. Like, that's from DC. Clayface is horrific. Like, it's like a body horror type of... Like, Clayface is one of the villains of Batman's Rogue Gallery. Within both his comics and multimedia stuff. But he's having his own, like, movie, or the character is having its own movie, and it's sort of like a body horror type of thing. Like, freaky kind of, like, style. Which I am going to check out, too, and see how that goes. Because I think, like, some of the side projects that DC does for some of their things can sometimes be good. It's just the ones that James Gunn sometimes... I don't want to say it's like actual planning, but some of the projects he's been working on have been kind of a struggle. Well, one, they're giving him all the control for that kind of thing, and he's just making like niche types of stuff. Like, Superman movie was alright, but I feel like there's like so much more that could be done. Like, for instance, the comics themselves have been doing a lot more. Like, Absolute Batman, I heard, was really good. Like, that comic series is really cool. But as for, like, the multimedia stuff, like the movies and TV shows, it is struggling compared to Marvel. Which has been the whole thing with DC for the past 10 years or so. Like, a lot of the main type of character movies have been a struggle, but some of the side stuff have been pretty good. So, I don't know how that's going to go out in some point in the future. Hopefully it turns out better for them. I have always wanted to see, like, a new Spawn movie, too. Like, I have the animated series on DVD as well that I managed to buy, too. But it also had like a live action movie at some point, and it's been like, I don't know when that came out. Like, it had to been around like the late 90s or something like that. I'm not entirely sure when the live action movie came out, but it's roughly around that time, I think. But I always wanted to see a new one because the CGI today is a lot better than the CGI back then. I mean, granted, I always prefer practical effects more, but with a character like Spawn and the kind of cape he has, it's pretty much mandatory to have that in CGI, so who knows? Maybe they could do something creative. If it actually ever happens one day, which is probably never with Todd McFarlane. But overall, some of the movies and shows that I've been watching recently, it's sort of like hit or misses or stuff that I've not checked out before. So, like, even with the movies that I've suggested, like some of the ones that I haven't watched before yet, I don't know if they're good or not. Like, some of them are random, some of them are ones that are familiar, and some of them I have actually watched before, so at least for the Discord Friday night or the movie Friday night thing, that'll be an experience of itself. But yeah, I'm just sort of like blank headed right now. I was just trying to think of stuff to talk about too. But also, I don't really have anything planned. Like, the only thing that I had planned for this coming back streamed was the date. Like, everything else was just a blur. So, yeah. Um, hmm. Okay. I'm just checking my phone. Um, boo. No. What else could I do? Hmm. Hmm. I do have a Mad Lib, actually. Maybe I could set one of those up. Oh, but I need a pencil, though. Hold on. Yeah. I'll be back. I got a pencil and a sharpener. I also have a lot of comic books and Yu-Gi-Oh cards I could show too at some point. Like, I have a lot of collectible stuff and a lot of junk that I've brought over from the old house to the new secret house. Oh, that looks sharp enough. Alright. Give me a first noun for the Mad Libs. I'll keep it to the side for now. I won't say what story it is. I'll keep that a mystery, but if you can give a noun, is like the first thing. Because I'm pretty much just going to be rambling until then. Yeah, I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and comics I could show at some point. Some of the comic books I do want to get rid of at some point, too. I just don't know when. But it's mostly just a lot of, like, old Star Wars comics that I don't really want anymore. And luckily where I live, I have a comic book place near me. Show us your Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean, I do have one. And I think I have the three-headed one, too. You know what? While I try and get my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and try and give me a noun that I could look at the chat for when I come back. Because I gotta do a little digging. No one gave me a noun yet. How rude. Maybe I shouldn't show my Yu-Gi-Oh cards then. Maybe I should just keep them away. Give me a noun, and I'll show them. Or I'll show my blue eyes. In case you've forgotten what a noun is, hold on, let me... A noun is a name of a person, place, or thing. Examples: sidewalk, umbrella, bridle, bathtub, and nose are nouns. Like, you gotta give me a noun, like any kind of noun whatsoever, and I'll show it. I'll show the blue eyes. Vancouver. Okay. I guess that counts. I think. Vancouver. Okay. I'll have to find out another noun, but let me... I got like a whole case of this stuff. Hold on. Oh, it's right, literally on the front page. Okay. Oh, I got 3 of them. I mean, with Seto Kaiba, he would have 3, you know? Like 3 blue eyes, white dragons. Yeah, there's always 3. I mean, there used to be 4, but then he ripped up one of them. From poor Yugi's dad. I mean, I'll show Dark Magician as well if you give me another noun. But yeah, they're sort of rainbow styled. There's also some normal styled too. Achoo. Is that a noun? That feels more like a verb. Is there any verbs on this Mad Lib? No, there's not. You gotta give me a noun. A person, place, or thing. Achoo sounds like a verb. But let me get out the Dark Magician just in case I get an answer. Your noun is train. Train, okay. That's a thing. I mean, that could also be a verb too, but a train is like a locomotive, so instead of just like training for something. But yeah, that counts. So, wow, this one's very holographic. Okay. All right. I have 3 Dark Magicians. 3 of them. This one is very holographic compared to the middle one. The last one is normal, though. But yeah, I have 3 Dark Magicians. Jesus, the lighting for the very holographic one, too. Good God. Alright. I'll show one of the Egyptian god cards if you give me a person in room. Person in room. Well, just think of any kind of, like, person, I guess. But you can't count me in. That would be cheating. And I won't say what Egyptian god card I'll show, either. Like, it could be the TV show accurate one, it could be the actual card that you use in the game. And it could either be Slifer the Sky Dragon, Obelisk the Tormentor, or the Winged Dragon of Ra. So, you gotta give me a person of any kind, and I'll show one of them. I will show a freebie, though. Let me see if I have her. Yep. My favorite. The favorite one. Dark Magician Girl. The actual Dark Magician Girl. In the original, it's called Black Magician Girl, but in the English version, it's Dark Magician Girl. Hold on, let me push this up a bit. But yeah, she's one of my favorites. I still need a person in the room, otherwise I can't show the Egyptian God card. Also, let me change the naming of this too. There we go. That's a better title. Yeah. But yeah, I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. In this bag, I have like a lot of preset ones. Like, I need to find my favorite one. Is this the one? Is this the Gears? No. It's not. I have like a machine type of deck. Like, some of these are familiar, though. Like, here's one of the Gears, in case you're wondering. Like, this was one of my favorite decks. It was all the little gear guys. I don't know if, like, maybe some of them got messed up. I mean, that's another thing I could always do at some point. I could play the online Yu-Gi-Oh game. Because I heard that was a thing. Oh, I have the Neo deck, I think. Or Elemental Hero. But where is the, I have 6 samurai. Of course I have 6 samurai. But where are my gears? Like my gear deck. Oh, this got a little messed up. I definitely need to get like a new, oh, Masked Hero. I have Masked Heroes too. I definitely need to get like card sleeves and stuff like that for all this stuff too. Is this the one? Hold on. Ah, okay, here it is. Machine Synchro. Is that part of it? Oh, here's some of this XYZ ones too. I forget what the limit is for the decks. But yeah, here's one of them. Like one of the gears that I would have. Hold on, let me see if I can show actually one of the gyros. Ah, here we go. This is one of the actual gears. Like one of the ones that I play. Or used to play. God, I feel old. But yeah, I really enjoyed like the machine type of deck build as well as the 6 samurai build. Mostly because it's fun. Or it used to be fun back in the day. I don't know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is nowadays. Like, it could be a mixed bag of all things. Let me put this down here. Yeah. No one has gotten me a person for this Mad Lib either. So so I can't show any of my Egyptian god cards, unfortunately. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I gotta work around at some point. But that is something that I could try out again, too. Is try out Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. It'll remind me of my Hearthstone days a bit too, but granted, Hearthstone is pretty much a World of Warcraft equivalent to Magic the Gathering. But Yu-Gi-Oh! is definitely the game that or card game that I played. Above all else. And yeah, I could always try and learn that again, too. I just don't have an idea for a game to play today, is the thing. So it's something that I gotta set up at some point or whatever. Speaking of which, I gotta also set up the Bionicle stuff too. Oh, the web game. Wow, there are a lot of web games. Well, the original Bionicle web game was the, was this the first one? That of itself was a point and click, too. Yeah, I gotta set those up. The original 2001, the 2006 re-release. Well, the 2001 has the two Hunga instead of the Matoran. I'd probably have to play the re-released one. Mostly because it's more lore accurate, I guess. Okay. Got that installed. I also got to get the sequel one, too. The Final Chronicle. This one has less gigabytes. Hmm. Okay. Got that installed. Oh wow, they have the huh. They have the retail games too. Oh yeah, I do remember. Okay, it has the Game Boy one. I remember the Game Boy one. This was Lego Bionicle for the console, or one of the original consoles for it. Yeah, I might have to check that out at some point too. But I already got the desktop ones downloaded. I've always had the desktop Takua, who would later become the Mask of Light. I've always had that one on my computer. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff I gotta configure around too with my desktop too. So much stuff. So much stuff. You know. I still need a person for this Mad Lib as well. If anyone can give that. Because I want to get that done too. What do you need? I need a person, any kind of person, like a name of a person for the Mad Lib. And I'll show one of the Egyptian god cards as a reward too. But right now I'm just kind of like downloading stuff. Alexander Hamilton. Okay. Alexander Hamilton. The next one's going to be a plural noun. But let me, I'll actually show Obelisk the Tormentor. Like, here he is. The actual Obelisk the Tormentor that you would actually put in your deck, too. Like, it has all the descriptions of it. Yeah. I mean, I have this one, and I also have, hold on. And I also have the show version, too. That's blue. Actually blue. Yep. Obelisk the Tormentor. But I have the show version of him, as well as Slyford the Sky Dragon and the Winged Dragon of Ra. Both the TV versions and the playable ones. But right now I need a plural noun, which, in case anyone here doesn't know what a plural noun is, hold on. When we ask for plural, we mean more than one. For example, cat pluralized is cats. So it's basically an S added to it of a noun. But again, a noun is a person, place, or thing. And if you show it, I can show Slifer the Sky Dragon or the Winged Dragon of Ra next. Yeah. I think one of the rare cards that I don't have is Exodia. Yeah, I don't have Exodia. Like all 5 pieces of Exodia. I had like the all black type of Exodia at some point too. But I don't have like the original Exodia. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna try and download some stuff. Yeah, plural noun. In case anyone can give me one. Also, if we manage to get the Mad Lib done, I'll even gift a lot of subs. That's one game downloaded. That's a second. I'll gift 5 subs if we manage to actually get this Mad Lib done. So, chop chop if you want those subs. Also, I was working around some of the Twitch stuff, so in case I didn't see it, you'll have to probably reply it. In case I messed up. But yeah, plural noun. That's what I need next, and I'll show another Yu-Gi-Oh card I have. Or one of the 2 remaining Egyptian god cards that I can show. think I got all the things that I needed downloaded. I think. One of the other things I'm going to have to figure out is how to actually use this green screen. Because, I mean, hey, if people want to make fan stuff of it, they're more than freely to do so. Because, again, it's going to be a lot of family stuff. Yeah. Hmm. Should I download? I might as well download this as well. I'll definitely have to play this before the Defiance remaster. I heard it was a good remaster, though. I don't know if it was as good as the Soul Reaver one, but who knows. No plural nouns. Oh, that got downloaded. Yeah. I think that's all the games that I wanted to download. Or maybe there were a couple more. Actually, hold on. Let me figure out something. When was Bionicle released? Because I remember the year, I just don't remember the day. Oh, in December? Jesus Christ. Wow. It literally... Wait. It initially released in December 2000 in Europe and Australia. I remember the Australia thing, but In the mid 2001. Of the same month? Like that's... Was it the same month? Hold on. Now I'm doing a little research. Now, this is just stuff of Bionicle Day or whatever. Of like fan-made stuff. But yeah, I'm guessing... Maybe it was December? God, if it's December, then I gotta do a Bionicle thing for all of December. Will you be playing any games today? Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Because like I said, this is probably going to be a bit of a test stream of just trying to figure stuff out and all. Just so everything is more set up properly. Also, I need a plural noun still. Let me put this, by here. There. Yeah. I still need a plural noun. Alright? And I'll show one of the, other Egyptian god cards that I have. But right now I'm just working on like downloading stuff and configuring stuff. Yeah, plural noun. It's basically a person, place, or thing, but with an S over it. Or a mark over S. Like you see subs, it'd basically be like that. Like instead of like sub, it's subs. That's what a plural noun is. But any kind of plural noun. So like cars, yes. Cars counts as a plural noun because it would be a car as a thing. But plural would be cars. But is that the plural noun that you want on the Mad Lib? Do you have a car? I don't even have a license. Just like Forsen. I'll put cars down. The next one is adjective, but yeah. I mean, cars are nice. How do you do grocery shopping then? Yeah, I walk. I just walk around. I mean, now I live in a town that I can actually walk around to do shopping too, so... I mean, the other thing is, whenever I need, like, mass or, like, big shopping, I usually have one of my family members help with that. But there's, like, a Royal Farms near here, as well as, like, a Weiss market. There's also the farmer's market, too, that comes every Saturday. But yeah, the one thing I haven't done yet since moving in here is actually exploring the town that I now live in, where the secret house is. But I've only ever been out to go to, like, God, my nose is so itchy. I've only ever been to, like, the dentist. Like, I went recently to the dentist that I also got by here as well, too. Like, it took, like, 5 minutes to head to the dentist, too, so that's nice. But again, in case anyone forgot, I need an adjective. And an adjective, just in case anyone doesn't know what it is an adjective describes something or somebody. Examples: lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, and short are adjectives. Like, for example, Mokuba is short. Nothing. I was just I was just having a bad cough. But yeah, I need an adjective, and I'll show one of the Egyptian god cards. I mean 5-6 is kinda. I'll let I'll just be nice with that, you know? I'll just be nice with that. Your adjective is mindful. Okay. Also, I think it's because of the dust that I'm a little nosy or whatever. Or itchy-nosed. Mindful. Okay. Alright, which card should I show? Okay. The next card is the Winged Dragon of Ra. This one's kind of crappy because I got this a long time ago. But this is the one that you would actually play in the in a deck. And I also have the actual show version too, which is yellow on the back as well. It looks worn out. Yeah, I got the actual one I got from a friend that was worn out. Like, the thing is, I need to get new binders as well as new sleeves for all the cards that I have all saved up. But that's going to take a lot of money. I can definitely say for certain that I have at least 1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But yeah, I got the Winged Dragon of Ra from a friend. An old high school friend. Yeah. Oh, my back. Ugh. All the cleaning and working has hurt my lower back. Alright. Next Next one is a noun. Like a regular noun. And I'll show the Slifer the Sky Dragon next. Ah. Should I do it? No. But yeah, I need a noun next. Again, person, place, or thing. Spendable balance. Noun is... Noun can would be a thing, right? Yeah. Can would count. Sorry, I didn't see the message. I was a bit distracted. Can would count. I mean, granted, can would also be a bit of a verb, I think. Unless you mean like tin can. Like tin can I could probably put down as a noun. If that'll be your answer. No, it should be cabbage. Alright. I'll put cabbage down. Cabbage. Okay. Let me get Slifer. Whoa. That'd be a bit more gentle. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, here's the one you would actually play in a deck. Slifer the Sky Dragon. On his two-mouthed dragon glory. And shiny, too. Excuse me. And I also have the TV version one, too. Which is all red. Both front and, whoa. And back. I mean, it's hard to tell with it being red. It's because it's... This camera is, and the lighting is so red of itself. But I guarantee you it is a red one. Hold on. Which one is your favorite, Raw, Slifer, or Obelisk? I kind of like Obelisk the most. Mostly because his design is really cool. My second would probably be Raw. Like the winged dragon of Raw. But Obelisk's design is just really cool. Like, the way that they designed him was really cool. So, yeah, all good, Mokuba. I'm gonna do a little trolling for one of the gifted subs, though. There. Why not? Also, it's laggy now, too. Oof. I did that mostly for a little trolling, honestly. So, yeah. But I need a part of body, plural. Like any part of the body that I would need. Like that's for the next ad lib that I have on this thing. Part of body, plural. Yeah. And the next card I could probably show. Let me. Hold on. I have a lot, actually. I don't want to show it on the stream. Oh, hold on. Maybe like this. Okay. So I can show, I have a winged Karibo. I also have a Blackluster Soldier. I have a Dark Magician of Chaos. I have U-Bill, too. God damn it, it shows it on the stream. Hold on. Let me do it this way. I have a Jinzo, too. Like, I have a Jinzo. Like, I'm trying to look for the more unique cards that people might like. Oh, I have a Pot of Greed. I have that. I mean, granted, everyone and their grandmother has a Pot of Greed at this point. Even in this day and age. Ooh, I have a Revival Jam. I have a Revival Jam. What else do I have? God damn it, it shows it on the camera. Magician Valkyrie. I don't know if that's rare or not. Yeah, I have a gadget. Wait. Well, I have a Buster Blader. Well, I have an Injection Fairy Lily, too. I have that. I have, oh, I have a Baby Dragon. There was one card. Ooh, I have a Red Eyes Black Dragon. I do have a Red Eyes Black Dragon I can show, too. But I had, like, Pegasus as, like, major card. Or something like that.
I don't know if it's in this book or the other one. I would have to look. Also, let me use my mouse real quick. Just in case. Okay. You guys can still hear me. Alright. But yeah. I have like one of Pegasus's main cards. I'll have to look through all these. Oh, I have an Inpachi. Oh, it reminds me of Jinpachi from Tekken. But I have a charcoal Inpachi that I could show. A Vampire Lord. One other thing is I don't know how rare some of these cards are. Like, I have so many old cards that, it's hard to tell, like, what is still rare or not these days. Like, the actual cards. I have a ritual card. A calibrator. Ugh. XYZ agent. I have Thousand Eyes Idol. This card sucks. This is a trash card. Actually, I'll show this. Yeah. Oh, whoa. This is what it looks like. Like, look at those stats. It doesn't even have, like, an effect to it. It's just 0/0. 0 attack, 0 defense. Like, this is a troll card for sure. I have a skull dice. That's right. Ooh, yeah, here it is. Okay, here it is. This I can actually show without, I'm not gonna... Oh, man, it's a little bent. I'm not gonna show as, like, a reward for the, thing, because I'm gonna be posting this stream on YouTube as well, too. But I have a Relinquish. One of Pegasus's main baddie cards. Like, it's the actual ritual monster, too. Like, it has the description for its summoning ritual. But that one I really liked. Oh, it's right. Literally at the back of the page, too. Okay. But yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot of those. So I have a Red Eyes Black Dragon. I have a Dark Magician of Chaos and some other stuff that I can show as a reward. Like, just to remind people, I have a part of body plural. So if I, yeah. I need another Mad Lib for this thing. Also, it's getting close to 3 hours soon, too. Yeah. I need a part of body plural. Again. Again. Lucky PTSD. But yeah. Speaking of Lego, though, I have seen like the Reckless Ben stuff related to that. I gotta say, too, I did not know there was like a reseller for Lego stuff, too. Like, that caught me by surprise because I do remember there was stuff like Best, or no, what was it called? Blockbuster. There was like Blockbuster that would also resell movies, but there was also a GameStop that would resell games. Like those I remember, but and also Netflix when it used to be a movie reseller like Blockbuster too, but it was like on the side of like gas stations where you would have to put in your credit card and get a movie out of it. Damn, I feel old. but I did not know there was like a Lego reseller. I mean, granted, brick by or whatever it is, bricks and minifigs, that I'm not going to be able to trust now unless they get their act up with a certain Reckless Ben. But yeah, maybe one of the reseller places I can look for. Like, the one thing that I want to get is like one of my big holy grail items is the Makuta set. The 2003 Makuta. Or was it 2003 or 2001? I don't remember, but the Makuta set, and you could probably see this a lot better. This is the one I want. Makuta. Like, I had the Takanova. So I have a story to tell. When I was but a little soul man, or a soul boy, when I was a little soul boy, I got for or my birthday. It was my birthday. I got my birthday a Lego set. And this was something that I asked beforehand, that I wanted the Makuta set from my own mom. Like, my mom is the MVP of all the Bionicle sets that I've gotten within my childhood, as well as my aunt. But I wanted the Bionicle Makuta set so badly. Like, it was the one set that I wanted the most. But I got the Takanova one, which had the Mask of Light as well as the bike, and I think it had like the yellow dude figure, a Gala or Jala, I think his name was Jala. I don't know if it had Jala or not, but yeah, I got that set. But even though as a kid I was happy to have a Bionicle set, I really wanted the Bionicle Makuta set. And when I got to see the movie afterwards, I was like, looking at the Makuta that they had designed for the movie, which was a little weird. But in the back of my mind, I was like, damn, I wish I got that Makuta set. But yeah, to this day, I have not gotten it. And I hope one day I will. Will I get it one day? I don't know. But that's what makes it a holy grail item for me. Is that if I can get it within this lifetime, I don't have to worry about it in the next. Whenever I grow old.
Also, let me raise this thing up too, because my cap is sort of like blocking it a bit. There we go. But yeah. And again, to remind everyone, I need a plural of a part of body. I mean, granted, since no one's here yet, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Actually, I have a thing for this. Yeah, here. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. There we go. Yeah, I'm back. Alright. I still need a plural of a pot of bleh, of a part of body. So yeah. I hope you like that new Be Right Back too. Oh, I just had to use the bathroom, that's why. But yeah, I had a new Be Right Back thing with the Great Spirit. Alright. I still need I still need a part of body plural. And I can show either a black eyes or red eyes black dragon. I have a dark magician of chaos. I showed relinquish earlier, but I don't know if you got to see that. toes. Okay. Toes could work. I'll actually show the relinquish since you probably didn't see it. Yeah. And I was showing off some of my cards. Okay. Here is the relinquished. This is Pegasus's big baddie card, as I mentioned earlier. It has a little bit of a bent to it, but it's an old card. Yeah, it was from the show, like within his deck and stuff like that. Yeah, I have a lot of the classics, like, they're either in this binder or the other. But I know I have a black eye or red eyes black dragon in here too from scouring about, as well as some other stuff, or a Buster Blader too. But in order to see in order to see one of those, you'll have to give me an adjective. I need an adjective next for this Mad Lib. And I guess I could show the Red Eyes Black Dragon next, since I keep mentioning it. What is an adjective again? An adjective describes something or somebody. Lumpy, examples, lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, and short are adjectives. That's basically what an adjective is. It's basically sort of a descriptive, or describing someone, in a way. Then it will be joyful. Okay. Joyful would work. Joyful. Okay. Let me get Red Eyes Black Dragon. Where are you? Ah, here you are. I live. Damn, instinct. Okay. Here is Red Eyes Black Dragon. And the one that doesn't have... This one's limited edition. It's basically the one without the description. Or, I guess the one that you would use in a deck description. It's hard to remember, honestly, because it's been so long. But yeah. Red Eyes Black Dragon. But damn, I can't believe I pulled that page up instinctively. That's a unique trait. I just find where where I had it. No. Oh, there's an open slot here, so maybe I could put it there for now. Hold on. Yeah. I have a revival jam that I could show too. That could be the next one. I need another adjective, and I can show the revival jam. Again, it's based... An adjective is like a descriptive word of describing someone. Cowardly. Okay, that could work. Cowardly. Alright. Alright, little jam.
It's time for you to come out. Where did I put you? Oh, there you are. Alright. Here is... Sorry if it's lagging. I don't know why. But yeah. Here is the Revival Jam. This was a card used by, God, what was his name? He was like the corrupted version of the one white-haired dude. Malik? Or no, not Malik. Or... I forget. But yeah, this is the Revival Jam. It's the same dude who had the Winged Dragon of Ra and all that, but... Yep. I'm gonna rewatch it all soon. I mean, from looking at all these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it probably motivates you to. So... That's a plus, I guess. But yeah, I'll show Buster Blade next. I need a silly word, like a goofy word. Sort of a joke word in a way. And I'll show Buster Blade next. I'll let you know when I come across it, of course. I have all this stuff moving around too. Yeah, goofy word. Is Riz a goofy word? I mean, it pretty much is. It's just Zoomer lingo, so... Most Zoomer lingo is goofy words. But that can count. Riz. Alright. I wish I could just put it on the desk and all, but I just have too much space on my desk. Hold on. Ah, here you are. Here is Buster Blade. The big dude with the big sword. And I think you fuse him with a certain card too to make like the ooh. Yeah, that's a card I haven't showed yet either. Hold on, let me put this one back. Because you fuse this card as well as maybe, I think, Dark Magician. Ah, yeah, okay. I'll show the Blackluster Soldier next. If you can give me a plural noun. Like, I think that was the combo of, like, fusion, was Buster Blade and Dark Magician to make the Blackluster Soldier. I think. I could be wrong, but... yeah. A plural noun, and I'll show Blackluster Soldier. The plural noun is cups. That counts. Cups. There we go. Okay. I don't even need to lower down too much. Because he's literally on the front page. Here is the Blackluster Soldier. And his holographic glory, too. But this is the one that you actually play in the deck, too, as well. So. Yep. Yeah, it's one of the classic cards, too. Limited edition. It needs one light monster and one dark monster. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty clean. Like, for some of these cards that I've kept in the binders and all, I'm genuinely surprised how well preserved they are. Like, there's some that are worn down or look ruined as well, but some of them have actually stand the test of time. So, I'm pretty impressed with that. Ooh, okay. So, I need one more for the Mad Libs, and I need a number. Any number. And if you can give me a number, I will show Winged Karibo next. I think I have a normal Karibo, but I think that's in the other binder. But I can either show Karibo or Winged Karibo, if you can give me any number at all. Three. Alright. 3 can be the number, the magic number. Okay. Yep. Here is the Winged Karibo. The adorable little fuzzball, but this time with wings. Yeah, very powerful. I want to check if I have the normal one, though. Like, before I finish the Mad Libs and give the gifted subs, I want to try and see if I have the original Karibo. Like, I have to look at my second binder, I think. God, this one more dusty. Yeah, it's more dusty. Let me see. I have a rabbit horseman. Oh, I have a dark rabbit. I have Toon Gemini Elf. I have Saggy the Dark Clown. Darkness Neosphere. Where is Karibo, though? Because I swear I have a Karibo. Aha! There you are. There you are, you adorable little fuzzball. And this is the one you actually play in the deck, too, because it has effects on it. Yeah. This is the older binder. But yeah. The original Karibo. The little adorable fuzzball without its wings. But I have the original Karibo. It's hard to, like, I'm trying to put it near to the camera just so it actually, like, registers and is a bit more visual, but it's hard to tell because of this stupid camera and this weird lighting. But yeah, I have a Karibo. And I have a lot of other cards too that I can show at some point, but I think that's going to be it for all of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards for now. Whoa.
Because I gotta set up this Mad Lib. Now that, now we got all the words down. So let me write this down. Alex. That's a long person name. There. There. I'm definitely gonna giggle from laughing at this. Alright. Time to tell the entire story. This is the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there was a Vancouver named Jack who lived with his mother in a tiny train. Damn. The only thing they owned was a cow named Alexander Hamilton. Fancy name for a cow. Jack's mom told him to sell the cow to buy some cars. A cow for a car. What a way. On his way to the market, Jack met a stranger who said, "I'll trade you these mindful beans for your cow." Jack agreed, but when his mom learned he had disobeyed her, she was angrier than a wild cabbage. Damn, wild cabbages. And threw the beans out the window. As they slept, the beans grew into a gigantic beanstalk. When Jack awoke, he couldn't believe his toes. He immediately climbed the joyful beanstalk. At the top, he met a cowardly giant. Fee, fi, fo, riz, the angry giant bellowed. Jack quickly escaped, grabbing a hen that laid golden cups. That must be painful for the hen. Jesus. And quickly climbed down the beanstalk. With their newfound wealth, Jack and his mother bought 3 cows and lived happily ever after. Wait, they bought 3 cows but no cars. I thought she wanted... Wait, hold on. I need to decipher this new lore. So, originally she wanted to get a car. To sell a cow to buy a car. But instead, when Jack got a golden hen that lays cups of some sort, they bought 3 cows instead of like 3 cars. Man, I feel like that mother needs some better knowledge. But yeah, this is a modern masterpiece for sure. And speaking of which, that is a finished Mad Lib, so I got a gift. Some subs. Hope. Well, you definitely got one. Now the rest of the 4. There we go. Alright. That was the Mad Libs. Maybe I can do this each stream too. Like as a little thing to do. Rando got a nice... Yeah. I didn't even know he was... I didn't know he was even following me. Cool. But yeah. Maybe this could be a daily thing. Or I don't know if I could do this daily. Like, I don't know if I have that much money. But... maybe for another time. Or maybe for tomorrow. I can do another Mad Lib. And then after that, I'll have to think of something different. Because I don't want to spend too much money. Hold on, where's my OBS? Ah, here we go. There. But yeah, it's getting close to the 3-hour mark, so... You are a rich streamer? But yeah, it's getting close to the 3-hour mark, so... Probably tomorrow, I'll be back roughly around the same time. Will you update the streaming schedule? I'll think of something, but it'll probably be early, similar to today. Like, I started stream around like 9 a.m. Maybe tomorrow I can do it around like 10 a.m. or something like that. And this is East Coast time, by the way. So... So yeah, that is the return stream for my channel. I'll live in Pacific Coast. I'll have to get the universal clock or something. I forget how many Europeans I have in my in my follows. In my followers. But yeah. I'll probably be streaming around the same time-ish. Depends on how well I wake up and what I plan to do. I'll definitely spend the rest of the day just trying to plan stuff and all that, but overall, I'm kind of happy with how this return stream went. Try and see if you can fix the game. I'll see if I can, but I don't know. Like, it's either a saturation problem, a lighting problem, or whatever. Like, I'm just so red. Like, I'm so red for some reason. I don't know why. But, yeah. As a way to end this, though... You also look like Mr. Beast now. I don't know if I want to look like him, but I definitely would have... If I had his money, I would definitely make actual good stuff. As the final thing I wanted to do before I end stream, I got this hat for a reason. And this hat is basically going to symbolize the kind of streamer that I'm going to be. What kind of streamer that I'm going to be? I'm going to be the TheSoulman. It probably doesn't show because of this crappy lighting, but I am going to become the TheSoulman. Unlike before, where I was kind of like miserable and all that stuff, I'm going to try and be a bit more happier with all this. And see how that goes.
Also, again, to recap. Oh, you can read it? Okay. Again, the lighting and all that. Let me see. That barely did anything. But yeah. As to recap, we're probably going to watch Ferngully The Last Rainforest on Discord. Probably around Friday night. I'll make sure to give a time for that on the Discord too once I figure that out. But I will be back tomorrow. I can guarantee you that now. Unlike before. And this streamer man, TheSoulman, will play some games. Who knows? Maybe might even make a game at some point. And hopefully grow more than I could before. But only time will tell. So, I want to thank everyone who came to this return stream. To all the subs that I gifted. And to all the people who were listening to my mindless rambles. So yeah. I will be back tomorrow. So, bye-bye.